So when you're wearing your swag, right? You're wearing your chosen lawyer tee. What you gonna wear on your feet? That's very important. So Will and I are both sneakerheads, and today we're gonna be discussing some of our favorite sneakers. So people know that I'm the Jordan 1 lawyer. I'm always spotted in Jordan 1s or Jordan 1 looking type shoes, occasionally in Air Force One. Will, what is your shoe of choice and why?
Listen, I got to tell you, I'm an AJ1 guy, and I'll tell you, you were a little bit inspirational to me. So I'm going to give you some serious credit here because I think one day we went out for dinner or lunch, and it was after work, and I'm in my corporate gear, and you stroll in with a pair of AJ1s on, and I was like, no, this man did not go to work like this. And I got to tell you, that was like, okay, this guy has some serious swag going on, hopping in the office with a pair of AJ1s. And honestly, at that point, I was like, okay, this guy knows something I don't. And I re-engaged my love for AJ1s there. And I'm going to tell you, oh my God, I must have like, and I know it probably is nowhere close to your collection, but I think I may have like 15, 16 pairs of AJ1s, man. All different colorways, all different years, like, but yeah, I go out when I'm in like weekends, a pair of jeans, some jogging pants. They look great in jogging pants. And even summer, I'll just rock the AJ1s with like shorts and stuff. And I love them. Comfy shoes and just, with all the variety, you can pick any outfit and you're good to go.
I love the AJ1s. I think there's nothing sexier than wearing a pair of AJ1s. They go with jeans, they go with suits, go with tuxedos, shorts, anything you want. You can rock the AJ1s. Please do not wear them with knee-high socks. We need to wear the ankle socks. And I like the ankle socks per se. I like to throw a little bit of sock action. I don't want to have like a disappearing sock. But a guy asked me the other day, he comes up to me, he goes to me, Chosen, tell me this. I want to have a pair of Jordans. So can I just go to the store and buy a pair of Jordans? Like Jordan 1s. I want to own Jordan 1s. Can I get Jordan 1s right now? I said, absolutely, you can get Jordan 1s. But you got to be very careful on this because there's levels. In everything in life, there's levels. Like you want to go to the Mercedes dealership, go get, A, B, C, follow the letters of the alphabet, right? But there's a big difference between the entry level versus, the big boy. And I said to him, look, you got to be very careful with this because if you're going lows, please do not touch a Jordan 1. I don't care that people are wearing them right now, enjoying them, and all the power to them. If you're wearing them, I love it. Congrats to you. But when you're a hardcore sneakerhead like us, we can't be wearing the lows. I'm sorry. And if you're going lows, if you're going lows, you're going Air Force Ones, in my opinion, to start.
Okay, so look, I'm gonna be honest. I have all ranges. I have highs, mids, and lows. Okay. Right. I have highs, mids, and lows. And again, it's versatile, right? Because you can. I have a nice pair of beautiful, the All-Star black lows that I picked up last year, shiny. Yes. I love them. Like I love those lows. I put those on with black jeans. They look totally sick.
It's fun. But if you're going to, let's say, a business dinner or you're going down the mall,
you can't.
No one's gonna question what be it. But if you're going to like, I don't know, like you're going to like to a rock concert, you're going to a sneaker convention, you're going to like a drop at OVO, you got to watch what you're wearing because when the real sneakerheads are out, they're all watching what's on your feet and they're like, they give that a look, Now when you got mids, there are some mids in my mind that are acceptable because there are mids that have like different looks, then they put a different tongue on them. Like I almost ruined the game. They do that. They got the Luka Doncic ones. They do some nice things with mids. I'm okay with it. It depends. And some mids are almost like highs, and some highs are almost like mids. The way they set up, that's fine. But if we're gonna start with Jordan 1s, we need the high OGs in our lives. We need that Nike tag on there. We need the Nike tag, not the Jordan Jumpman. That's starting off number one. If we're going to Jordan 1s, we're going to start off with the high OGs. So if you're going to go to the Jordan store and you're going to go drop, whatever, 150, 180 US, we're in Canada here. So we pay like 230 Canadian plus, our sales tax is like 80%. So whatever we're paying. But you got to watch it because when you're going to drop the money, people are going to say, that's what they bought, like if the stuff's sitting on the shelves for like 2 months, it's funny when they're sitting on the shelves, nobody wants them. And as soon as they're sold out, then everybody wants them, People are very finicky this way. So I said to them always, this person, when they said it to me, you got to watch, you got to know what's trending, what's hot. And I'd rather wait and get the right pair than just slap any pair on your feet and not get the respect of the sneaker community, in my opinion.
Yeah, listen, I don't disagree, and just to tell you, like, I scour for drops, right? Like, I'm on the Nike app. I'm looking to see, when stuff's dropping, how I can get it. I honestly, I wish, we had the Nike sneaker app up in Canada, which we don't, unfortunately.
Of course not.
Yeah, it's pretty sad. So, you're hunting, right? You're hunting at that point. I was like, lucky. Sometimes you're good enough to get, like on the drop, you can go and get your size. If you miss that, like by half hour, you're out of luck.
You're done.
Yeah, there's none. And actually, I've had a lot of luck at like the Nike flagship at Yorkdale. They actually stock some stuff which I was shocked that you could just go in and get a size on.
Right.
The Nike store at Yorkdale, I think, has been good too. I've gone in there and found stuff that I was like, wow, I thought this was sold out. Like, I bought a pair of Jordans there, like, oh my gosh, maybe about 6 months ago, and they were sold out everywhere. And I ended up going there and getting my size. And I was looking to actually pick that pair up on StockX, and I went in there and I bought it at retail, which I was like super happy about.
You never know what you're gonna find, especially online. So you're a StockX guy. Do you do GOAT as well?
I do. I kind of check out, what's trending, and if you can get a good deal, but like my size, I wear 9.5, 10, and those are like the hottest sizes, right?
Oh, you wear both?
Yeah, I can. I'm somewhere right in the middle there, right? So I can take a
Interesting.
9.5 or I can take a 10, no problem. If I get the colorways I want, I'll do it, and I can only get them 10.5. I'll wear a 10.5.
Yeah, I'm a size 10, man. I'm a size 10 all day, every day since high school, and I only wear size 10. I'll tell fans of the show, if you ever got a size 10 Jordan that you're really bored of and you want to donate it to the show, by all means, write to me. I'll be happy to accept the donations. I've never said no to a Jordan 1.
And you know what? I've seen you, and you were talking about the Nike women's, right?
Yes,
and the sizings between the men and women. I'm going to tell you that some of the Nike women's Jordans are amazing, like unbelievable.
Absolutely.
And I jump in there, and I try to get like an 11 and see, because the colorways they do on the women's AJ1s are phenomenal. Like, I love them.
But I'm not talking about when you're talking about that, not the ones with the weird laces set up. Like, they look like a traditional Jordan 1. Totally. If everything else, if I told you they're a men's Jordan 1, you would say yes. The only thing is they made them in women's sizing to appeal to all market, which is great. I heavily support that, gender equality in Jordans, and everybody should be able to wear the same Jordan 1s. But then, as men, we just have to look at the sizing. So I'm a 10, I'm going to buy 11.5. That's it, done. But in Canada, we don't always get that sizing. So now we got to go to the States to find it. And you know what? I'm not afraid to buy them used off GOAT. I don't care. They're all cleaned up. It's fine. Yeah. Once you wear them once, it's fine. They're used anyways. So whatever we got to do to find them, we find them. Now, Will, did you bring a pair today for show and tell?
Yeah. Listen, I brought a couple of pairs. And, all right. And I brought this one because I think this one I'm going to wear today with the chosen.
So, when you have like, a person walking down to the wrestling ring, the boxing ring, right? So always the champ comes in last. So the challenger comes first. So
well, I brought a mid and a high for you here. So I'll show you this.
Ladies and gentlemen,
this one. I love this one.
Okay. Tell us about this one, my friend.
So actually I bought this one used. This is actually a 10. This is actually a 10.
Okay.
Yeah, right. And I love this.
That is a mid.
It's a mid. And I love this one because it's understated, right? You have the nice, kind of red outline piping there. Let me get that up there.
That is beautiful.
You can wear this. Look how good this would look with this tee, right?
That is hot. Yes.
And then you can wear this with shorts, pair of jeans, but again, understated. Just I like that. I like that in a shoe. So look, I know I got a whole bunch, which is, the white, kind of hard to wear during winter sometimes because the thing gets mucked up. But yeah, this is one of my go-to shoes for formal and casual.
It can do both. And I can tell you in the wintertime, man, my good ones never see the light of day until the salt is put away and my winter jacket's off. My good ones don't see the light of day. So that is the contender number 1. Let's see contender number 2.
So contender number 2 is a little bit different, man. A lot of people have had some negative reviews and responses to this, but when this colorway came out, I love this shoe. And actually I think because people didn't like it is why I got a pair of these. But these are my other ones, man. Like,
I love those.
Yeah, like
Yes,
it's
I
got
don't have them.
the burnished sort of bronze on it.
Yes,
It's got the suede in the back
that's
with
the
the patent
what do they call them? The
the
patinas?
patina. Yeah,
The
the patina,
patinas.
right? And again, it's this stands out when you put it on, right? It's still kind of, with the black and the bronze there. You can wear this with a set of gray
Yes,
jeans. It looks
black
real good.
pants.
Black pants, jeans, it looks real good. So yeah, but the thing is, this one you're not wearing this in winter because of the suede and
This
the
way is gonna
patent
kill
up
it.
front. Yeah,
The executive producer of our show, he's rocking those, and he
no
brags about them.
kidding.
Yeah, he has got them. He's got them.
I love these. I love these. And I, when I was looking at reviews and stuff on
Let's see the
YouTube.
soles on those. Will. Okay, they went neutral black. Beautiful.
Yeah, neutral black. And a
Nice
lot of
pair.
people, a lot of the reviewers were like, I don't like the colorways, don't, not for me. And some of the younger crowd, may not like that. I like, again, a little bit more kind of understated, versatile shoe.
See, the thing about Jordan 1s in general, I think they're dropping too many. I think they're doing it for way too long. They're milking the thing too much. We got 34 series now with them, 35, whatever we're at.
Yeah.
And there's different sizes, low, mid, highs. We got so much stuff dropping, and people all over about the 3s, the 11s. Let's just stop with so much Jordan 1s. Let's make it a little more exclusive again, please. You don't want to end this thing. You don't want to make it into like a pair of Crocs. But like at the end of the day, even though Crocs came back, I know. But at the end of the day, I think there should be a little more exclusivity to it. And I wish, but I don't think it's gonna happen anytime soon because there's still the demand, so people are buying them.
Well, you can't get them. They're sold out all the time. So until, people say I'm tired of this, or I it's too repetitive, Nike's going to sell them. Like, can't go wrong.
So I feel really bad now. I love the shoes, first of all. I love the choices you did. I didn't know what you're going to go with. I wanted to go with something unique, but buddy,
what'd you go with? Like a Travis Scott? Like, what'd you bring here? Like,
I feel so bad. I feel so bad.
What'd you bring out?
Bro, this is like, man, this is like Roman Reigns coming out to like Barry Horowitz and wrestling, this is just not even fair. So the reason I bring up the ones I did is because my executive producer also is in Schulich, and he had a birthday recently. I'm like, I gotta celebrate this thing because like we've been rocking up at The Chosen Life. We had our first episode that broke ton of views. We broke 100K views. That was a big accomplishment for us.
On that, man. That's awesome.
And it's still climbing. Our boy Buff Bagwell, he's our horse, and he's leading us to glory. And the subscriber count, and I do notice every day, and like by the hour, by the day, we're climbing like mad. So really appreciate the mad props from everyone. So to celebrate it, I bought him a special pair, and I already had this pair. I bought it as one of the only pairs I ever bought as a pre-release before they even came out to the market. This is one of the hottest ever Jordan 1s made. You'll probably never see them like this again. I'm going to stop hyping it up. I'm just going to show it to you.
Oh, what? You see, you want to crush me with the with your rare, like, come on, man. Like,
I'm so sorry.
I'm buying stuff off the shelf, right? I'm buying stuff off the shelf.
Sorry.
Look what you're doing here. This is not fair, man.
I remember on episode 1 of Buff when he was on, and he says, "Do not adjust your TV screen. I'm this good looking." Yes, these shoes are this good looking. I'm so sorry. Virgil, God rest his soul, Virgil Abloh from Off-White. He did the collab with Jordans. The first one was a Chicago colorway, then the UNCs. These were the second ones. So the first one was the Chicago's. Look at that. The construction. It is just, it's just sick. It's just sick, buddy.
Now you wear those, right? You wear those, or you just display those? Let me ask you a question.
So in order to fully understand this thing, okay, so these shoes. So when you own a pair of these, okay, let's get it up. So no one wants to see me. Let's just keep it going like this. When you are fortunate enough to own a work of art, this is not even a pair of shoes. This is a work of art. This is how we do it. We check the weather report. We make sure the weather is perfect all day. There'll be no rain. There'll be no snow. There'll be nothing. You jump in your car. You're wearing either slides or a pair of beater shoes. This is in its box. It's standing up nicely. When you park the car, then you come out, sit in the back seat, you take off your slides, you put these shoes on, you lace them carefully. Then you go walk about your day. You're watching in front of you for potholes, whatever you got to do. You do wear them. When it's time to go home, go back in the back seat, take the shoes off, back in the box. That's the way it goes.
Yeah.
So these are
See,
the
look
UNC.
at the swoosh on that too, right? Look at the swoosh on that. Like I love it, man. What a design.
So for the haters out there, and there are them, unfortunately, like, I don't get it, not a big deal. You know what? Virgil really went to town on these shoes. Like, just the construction, like, you feel like you're wearing a cloud. These are not traditional Jordan 1s. These are new, whatever materials he used for construction. It's light, it's fluffy. You feel like you're walking a cloud. It is the most comfortable pair of Jordans I've ever put on in my life. And for those investors out there, go look on StockX and go look at the Chicagos. You know, easy 5K. These ones, you know, around 2K, give or take where they're at. If you buy them used, you might get a deal. Buy them now. If you have the money and the means, don't go use your rent money on these. But if you have the money, you're debating about buying a couple pairs, 3 pairs, buy these and just lock them away. Virgil is gone. He's not come back, unfortunately. He'll be missed. You know, whatever's going to be done with Off-White in the future, it will never be Virgil, you know, unfortunately. So this is a real collector item. You must have this in your life if you can. And look at just the writing on it. Like, this is just, it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
I love it.
True.
I was going to buy a pair of Chicagos. I remember I was going to SneakerCon 1 in New York City. I was all set to go. They had dropped number 2 of the Chicagos. It was about $1,000. I'm like, I'm going to buy other stuff at this show. So I said, nah.
You missed out?
Nah, there's so many of them. It'll be fine. Well, 5K later, you know. Same thing. Like when I was at SneakerCon 1 in New York, they had just dropped the igloos. For those of you that are familiar at all, you got those special Miami igloos and rust pinks. And those were $1,500. I'm like, I'm not paying $1,500. They're $10K now. I should have bought them. So, you know, every pair of Jordans that I ever said I should have bought, but you know, it's too much money. I can't afford it. I should have saved up. You know, I always regret it. So you don't have to buy those. There are wicked ones that you can buy that are still very popular. You can buy them used for $100, $200, and you can rock them. People appreciate the effort, and it's more the knowledge. You know, understanding these are the UNCs. You know, these are the Rust Pinks. You know, these are the Off-Whites. These are the Travis Mochas.
Listen, I think you hit a great point there, because people want to wear these shoes, right? Like, the shoes are comfy to wear, they look great, and like you brought out like a really cool collector's pair, which you do wear, which I give you a lot of credit for, right? So some people just, it's in box, not even out of the, you know, the paper, and that's all cool, right? Because you're buying it for an investment. And you know, when you get into the sneakerheads and you see how the prices of these shoes have gone up year over year, like, a lot of people buy them, collect them, invest in them. And for people who are kind of, you know, on the fence about this stuff, like you just said, pick up a pair for $150, man. Like, pick up a pair for $200 and just wear those. Those are your shoes that you go out with every day. The shoes that, you know, and you can still look real good. And then when you get a real true appreciation for it, and you really jump into the genre, right? You can pick up a couple of pairs that you just like. Honestly, I do have a pair of Travis Mochas, and I don't wear them. Like, I mean,
those are high. Those are high.
No, they're the high. They're the high.
Good man.
And I don't pull it out of the box. Like, I don't do anything with it. I just keep it there, right? So yeah, it's like, buy the ones that you can go to the mall with, and you got no point beating up. And
I agree. I never think of them as an investment. I wear them to enjoy them, and you know what, knowing that they're worth something great. But, you know, I agree. Don't do this as far as, you know, I'm not going to invest in stocks. I'm not going to invest in real estate. I'm going to invest in sneakers. I don't know if that's the way to go. And but the reality, as a sneaker market and as trends will come and go, the funny thing is, in my opinion, the last one standing will always be the high OG Jordan 1. And if high OG Jordan 1s are out and they're not in style anymore, style is gone completely. Then life is over as we know it. So I think it's a pretty safe bet to have those. Thank you for enjoying today's episode of the Chosen Life podcast. Go ahead and hit the subscription button below and the notification bell to catch all of our great shows. And remember to contact the Chosen Lawyers when you are ready for your next real estate and commercial transaction. Go to kormans.ca.